Alright, what's good y'all, it's Lushi back with another video. Today I'm gonna break down another sample. The sample is kind of like a dark Nardo Wick type loop, so let's get straight to it. So I already had in mind I wanted to make some dark stuff. So start off by turning up the BPM to 160. So I feel like anything from like 155 maybe, 150 up to 170 is good for these type of loops. And I just wanted to find a cool sound that has a lot of texture and that already has a lot of movement in it. So I went to Analog Lab because I already knew I wanted to just have like chords play like this throughout the whole melody. But yeah, I opened up Analog Lab and I went to this bank right here. Illusion by HZE. I found this mindless synth patch right here, and here's what it sounds like. So that's kind of what I mean with a lot of movement. It's not your like typical Omnisphere bell. I just started at the C sharp. I duplicated the notes, pitched them up one octave. Same thing for the second part, but I also added a third C sharp on the 7th note right here. For the effects, I start off with some Valhalla vintage verb, some EQ, some matrix, stereo imaging to make it wider. And after that, I added a portal. I've been using this in almost every video, but I went to this bank and I added the Death Star preset. And finally, I just added a soothe to clean up some frequencies around this area here. That's what the pattern sounds like with the effects on. So for the second sound, I just wanted to find more crazy sounds from Analog Lab to make it sound fuller. I went to the Sinister Synths Volume 1 by Mob Monopoly and I chose this Social Clock. As you can see, it has the same textures as the first, and it's because I routed them to the same mixer channel. And for the pattern, it's real simple again, just a C sharp note repeating. I shortened these though and pitched up the second one. So after I had these two patterns, I had kind of a nice foundation for the sample. I went to Contact and I went to the Noir Pure Bank, and I went to the Noir Pure Bank and I went to the Dark preset, and I made this really low octave piano thing. I just used the C sharp 2, C sharp 3, and I used the 5th of the C sharp minor chord, which is G sharp. So that's the pattern, C sharp, and the 5th of the C sharp minor chord. For the effects, I didn't add anything. So let's move on to the next sound. So after I had these three melodies right here, I just wanted to add some like bell melody that has some sort of rhythm to it. So I went to Xenology and I found this preset right here, Bell 9, and that sounds like this. Alright, so I just deleted the pattern. I'm gonna show you how I made it. So I start off at the root note and I just want to make something fast, so I just tried different notes and I went up an octave to here, and then I went down here to the 5th again. You can see that's the 5th, and then use the half step to make it darker. So as you know, if you use half steps a lot in your melodies, it creates like tension and it just makes your melodies darker. Yeah, so just a very basic bell pattern that goes pretty fast, using the root note, using the 5th here, and using the half steps right here to make it darker. Don't think about it too much, just following your ears, knowing that the root note will work, the 5th will work, and utilize the half steps to make it darker. And then I just duplicated it over, and then duplicated it over again and pitched it up one octave. Pretty much the whole foundation of the melody. After that, I just added 3 little textures / accents down here. I'm gonna show you what they sound like. I'll start off with this accent 30 from my phrase / accent kit. It's the accent number 30 right here, F minor 150. So that's what the original sounds like. After I dragged it in, I had to pitch it up 800 semitones, and then I time stretched it. Nothing crazy, just having this hit at the beginning of every 4th bar. After that, I added this string phrase right here. So that's what the original sounds like. And after that, I just pitched it up again, this one as well. Time stretched it, and here's what it sounds like now. And then the last sound I added was a phrase from Splice. It was a long string phrase. So the original sounds like this. I chopped it up and only used the little first part right here. And then I also pitched it down 300 cents and time stretched it. I only kept this part right here that sounds like this. And for the effects I added some reverb to make it like extend a little bit after the chop right here. So instead of just going completely silent, there's some type of like echo reverb going on after the phrase itself. So yeah, and after the arrangement, I just rendered it out, went to mixer channel 10, just added a little EQ, taking out some frequencies here in the low mid, boosting some in the high mid, and then I added a soothe. So not much to the master. Yeah, here's what the final sample sounds like. Again, I'm gonna play it again. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you liked it and hope you learned something new. And yeah, if you liked it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on in the next video.